Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another monthly speculation video. This time, it's for April 2022. Not only is it a new month, but also a new quarter. So there's a lot of mystery going on right now about what's gonna happen with the next few months. I suppose this last quarter could have ended a lot worse, better than February, but February was a really low point with a broken game pack releasing, so it wasn't too hard to top in the first place. But we did get that Neighborhood Stories update, which was broken at first, but they did manage to just barely squeeze out a fix before the end of March. And same with a dedicated patch for my wedding stories. And we did get this decor to the Max kit, which I feel like really didn't provide enough content, even compared to the other kits that have released so far. Also, we did get that Sims Delivery Express drop, which I think was pretty decent, and it mainly focused on adding new tattoos, among other things. I think this second quarter of 2022 is going to be a very important one for just setting the tone for this year for The Sims 4. Because with the first quarter, it's like, okay, yeah, it's just on the back end of that aftermath of just like the holiday mode, so not really too much happens during the first quarter usually regarding games. But yeah, I think this could end up going either really well or really badly. However, I think we will know very soon the general direction that this quarter is going to go in, because this week I am expecting us to get a roadmap. They did not wait long to release the last one, because they announced that Sim thing to celebrate on January 5th, so that was the first full week of quarter one. And it will be interesting to see whether we get an expansion pack in this quarter, because it is possible that we could get one in June, but on the other hand, it might not come out until July because that's what happened with Cottage Living, or it might be saved for fall, so possibly like October or even November. It already was pretty strange that the one expansion pack we got last year was released in the middle of summer rather than saved for the holidays, so it is possible that there could have been another expansion pack planned for last year, but then it got pushed back. So maybe we'll get 2 expansion packs this year, but I don't want to get my hopes up for that. One of the things that I am very sure about, though, is that we are not getting a game pack this quarter because we just got one in February. So if we get a second game pack this year, I don't think it will be until very late summer or early fall, which could hopefully be an occult game pack that adds werewolves. I don't know, I think that'd be pretty neat. But yeah, that's just getting a bit ahead of myself there. So yeah, in terms of game packs, no, I don't think that's going to happen this quarter. So that already eliminates like a major thing in terms of adding some more gameplay rather than just cosmetics. Especially considering also stuff packs. Still MIA, still no sort of statement given as to whether we can even hope for another stuff pack eventually. It's just one thing to keep in mind, though, is we have had a very long break for stuff packs before, and that was after my first pet stuff came out. That was even worse because that pack just turned out so bad and so many people hated it. So we went a year and a half between my first pet stuff and Moschino. So I don't think it was just because of the backlash, it was also probably because of all the logistics behind the brand deal with Moschino. So, I don't know, are we getting yet another brand deal stuff pack? I hope not. I hope we get something different and just something good, at least. The stuff packs were definitely increasing in quality towards the end. Like, yeah, Tiny Living I think was decent, but then especially Nifty Knitting and Paranormal were really good, and I think they're actually worth the $10 US. So if they could continue making stuff packs that are at least very close to the quality of those two, I think that would be good, and at least they'd be better than kits, even though I wasn't really in favor of keeping stuff packs around in the first place. I think it is safe to say though, if we do not get a stuff pack by the end of this year, it is safe to assume that they are going to be dead unless some statement is provided that says otherwise, because that already would be a much longer period than between my first pet and Moschino stuff. If stuff packs did come back this quarter though, I think it is going to be either the first thing we get in terms of paid DLC, or it'll come out in the middle of the quarter, like May. One other thing I am pretty certain of is that we will get at least one kit. As much as I think it would be refreshing and a nice change of pace to not get any kits at all for a quarter, I know I'm just dreaming. Only in my dreams would that happen, that we would get a quarter break from kits. They just love kits so much right now, so I don't think that is going to change anytime soon. I do think that there is a strong possibility that we're getting a kit by the end of April. What could it be though? I don't know. With kits, you could guess almost anything and you could be correct, because kits are meant to be such niche themes. I mean, as long as it falls under the T for teen rating, yeah, it's possible that it could happen. It could be another kit that is related to a culture, because the last one we got was focused on a design theme rather than a culture, and they've been focusing so much on culture with kits especially. I'm also keeping that in mind considering yesterday's video where I talked about that blog post that put a lot of emphasis on diversity. Kits just seem to be a very quick and easy way for them to represent a variety of different cultures without having to really put in too much effort. It's sad that it is happening this way, because I feel like these kits are providing very incomplete representations of these cultures. But if we don't get a culture-themed kit in April, I think we will by the end of the quarter. One last thing to talk about is free content. I think we will get a Sims Delivery Express drop in April. I'm just not really sure what it could end up being about. I guess in a similar way to kits, you could guess almost anything and you might end up being correct. If we didn't already have seasons, I think it would end up being something themed around Easter, but nah, probably not. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it will be something interesting, maybe help filling in a gap of like content that we don't get too often. I really like that about the last one with giving us the tattoos. While I don't think it will happen as soon as April or even this quarter, I would love to see another custom content creator collab, and specifically around hair, because there are some really talented creators out there that I think really deserve to collaborate with Maxis to bring an even bigger selection of hair to the base game. Like A Harris 00 Brittany, or Shea Butter, or Dogsill, or Green Llamas. There's quite a few that you could choose from. I think it would be so epic to see a bunch of hairstyles from CC creators make it into the game. I mean, it would be more exciting if they were brand new, but I think with just the amount of really awesome hairstyles that I've downloaded over the years, I wouldn't even mind if it did involve some existing hairstyles that are already out there, but it's just that now everyone can have them. So that I can imagine coming in a Sims Delivery Express. I don't know if we'll get a big update in terms of one that gives us new features, like with the Neighborhood Stories one from last month, but since that is still pretty recent, I'm not expecting that. Whatever happens though, I hope they continue fixing a lot of bugs. It was good they managed to fix a lot of issues with My Wedding Stories that I've heard genuinely are fixed, not every single one, but most of them, and also fixing Error Code 0, at least on the PC side. We are supposed to be getting the one for console sometime early this week, so maybe it's even coming out the same day as the roadmap. I wouldn't be surprised if both of those happen this coming Tuesday, but they need to fix more bugs for sure. And I really hope that we don't already get another broken pack this month. Just especially that soon would be really crushing. But feel free to let me know your predictions in the comment section below for April 2022, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content, including life simulations and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!